Older people have stories, and they want to tell them. I'm MaryJane Nordgren, and I am a DO, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. I get up early in the morning, and I sit down and write something. I think 99 days out of 100. And I have a blog, so then I am pushed to write something for the blog. And I never thought I could write poetry. Couldn't be done. But poetry makes me be intense, makes me not waste words, which works well for the blog. So pretty much every morning I do that, and then go to breakfast. I have to do the writing first. Older people have stories, and they want to tell them. And when they can sit down with a group of supportive people who trust and admire them, the stories just come gushing out. I'd start off with something organized with questions. I like the whole idea of the older women's legacy and the questions that they asked you to write in their notebook. I'd start off that way. We usually have a prompt, and I try to pick something that can be taken many different ways. And we always go through all of the things that could be, because everybody listens to that and, oh, that reminds me of something in my childhood. So a lot of people will write at home then, because they've been inspired, but it's the group that does that. So I wrote it as a screenplay, and I took lessons from Cynthia Whitcomb, and I wrote it as a screenplay, and then I decided, okay, so I just wrote it, filled in novel form from the screenplay, and that was Nandria's War. That's how it started, and I thought that was going to be it. And because I had all of the form in the screenplay, it was just fun to write the novel. The 4 books of the Nandria series are written because I want to make some sort of a bridge between people who have a prejudice against blacks and my understanding what a black lives through. The characters tend to grow, and as long as they're contributing to the story, the plot, I let them. If they want more, they have to wait. It's not their turn yet. So. And I'm always surprised at which characters take over and want and demand that their story be told. They do come alive, and it's funny because some of the characters I didn't even like in the beginning, but as they interact and you see where they're coming from, and then you follow their depth and their growing, the interactions between them became very important, and a lot of them did grow. The characters tell me, you know, you're blathering now. Yeah, finish this up, make it a story, bring it full circle. But then they wanted to tell their stories too. So the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one was deliberate. I had to know about lynching and how real that was. 1970, I did this little painting and really liked having a green sky. Green to me was hope, but the tree sent a very different message. It has no leaves, and it's very stark. And then when I wrote Exhalation, it became the lynching tree that I had not wanted to believe in, but was very real. But I still like the green. There's still hope. And the young people who are the main characters of this book are Black and in very real danger of being lynched. But there is hope. And I was asked to bring something as an artifact that meant something to me as an author. And that's the first thing that I thought of. And then I realized, that, this is way off in the living room. And this has been sitting on my desk. I don't even look at it half the time, but these are 4 of my grandchildren. And without the support and love of my family, I wouldn't be, let alone be writing and enjoying the challenge of writing.